Hey everybody, it's Miss A, and I am here doing a recap video on what we did yesterday. So this is the recap on what we did yesterday. So after grading the Form 1 test, which tested 3rd grade standards, I realized that there was a specific question type that a significant amount of the children had missed, and that is a multi-response question. Multi-response questions are a question type that the state feels is a way to accurately measure whether a student comprehends a specific math topic. What this type of question is they would give you anywhere from 4 to 10 answers, and it means that there is more than one choice, but less than all. So, for example, if I had 5 questions on this test, and it was this type of question, there would either be anywhere from 2 to 4 correct answers. The reason they feel this way is because they think sometimes children can luck into or guess an answer on a single answered question, but when you have multi-response, you really have to know the math in order to be successful. Now, I can't tell based on the data whether the kids did not know the actual concept or whether it was the type of problem. But seeing a pattern of there were 5 of these type of problems and every student missed every single one, with an exception of like 2 or 3 kids, it means that we need to go over how to respond to these type of questions. And it could be anywhere from they don't know how to address this type of question, or they don't have the stamina to go through this type of question. So I'm going to give you an example of what we had yesterday. Tom has $17. Choose all answers that have the same value as Tom's money. Now, all of these type of questions will have a choose all or select all. When the children see that, that is an indicator that it is a multi-response question. So we might, let's say we have 6 answer choices, A, B, C, D, E, and F. So here we have our 6 answer choices. I want the children to work on doing it this way exactly, so that way they get an understanding and they know that they've worked out every part. Now, I get some children may know this math and be able to do it in their head, but what happens is when we have a tougher problem that requires children they can't do it in their head, they don't have the stamina to work through all of these answer choices, because basically it's interpreting the actual word problem and then basically solving every single one of these. So it's like 7 questions in one for this particular one. So I'm going to draw my 6 boxes, and this is how I directed the children to do it, so that way they could keep themselves straight, they don't make a mistake, they don't forget one. A, B, C, D, E, and F. Now I'm going to write each answer choice inside here, and then I will show my work in here. And there are multiple ways that children can show work. By no means do they have to do every way. If they know a certain way and they get the right answer, they can do it that exact same way, but they should be showing their work inside the box. So this particular problem is slightly harder than what I showed them in class. I really took in class 1st grade concepts of the math itself, because I was really working on how to solve this type of problem. They will see this problem on every single math test they have with the district. They will see it for FSA, and so I want to make sure that they're successful with the type before we get into putting in that actual math. This is slightly harder. It does have some multiplication, so it is a mix of first, second, and third grade type of math problems. So here I have 9 plus 8. I like to solve my math vertically. It's easier for me. 9 plus 8. Well, that is doubles 8 plus 8 plus 1. Well, 8 plus 8 is 16, plus 1 more is 17. 17 is the value of Tom's money, so I'm going to leave this box alone. I'm not going to X it out. If the answer is wrong, I would X it out. Here I have 13 plus 4. So I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. This is a strategy. Put the big number in your head and count up. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Also 17, so I'm not going to X out that box. Here's my next one, 12 minus 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Minus 1, that leaves me with 11. This particular answer is incorrect, so I will X out the box. Now I'm going to go to here. 6 times 2. Well, that's either 6 groups of 2 or 2 groups of 6. I'm going to do 2 groups of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 6 plus 6, because that's doubles, is 12. That is incorrect. I'm going to mark it off. 17 times 1. Well, I know anything times 1 is itself. So the answer is 17. That answer is correct, and I will leave it unX'd. And then 12 plus 5. Make sure I line up my numbers. My ones are all lined up. 5 plus 2 is 7. 1 plus 0 is 1. That is also 17. So now looking at this visual representation, I can see that answers A, B, E, and F are valid answers for this question. Again, this is a test style, and the district uses this a lot to tell whether children understand what they're doing. Now, I am going to post their homework. It is homework for the weekend. It is similar to this, with the exception is I'm going to add a little bit harder math. I'm not going to do adding and subtracting. All right, so here is our homework problem. And this should be done in their notebook. Alex has 12 nickels. Choose all answers that have the same value. So I'm going to leave that up there for just a moment so that the children can look at that and they've got some time. Oh, I spelled nickels wrong, so I'm going to fix that. Let me make sure that's spelled right. Yeah. So Alex has 12 nickels. Choose all answers that have the same value. So here are my answer choices. A, 5 times 12. B, 6 times 10. C, 9 times 8. D, 54 plus 6. And E, 120 divided by 2. So this particular problem is slightly harder. It is the same question type, so it is a multi-response question. There are 5 answer choices, which means you should have anywhere from 2 to 4 answers within this problem. These are focusing on 3rd grade because we really master our multiplication tables in 3rd grade, and then we start our division. This is division that is called mental math division, so this is stuff that's addressed in 3rd grade. This is their homework. I do want them to work on this. Have a great weekend, everybody. Thanks.